So what am I going to reporting on today? Southport Pleasureland has been granted a reported 99-year lease on the site with an up to £25 million investment expected over the next years. Hello there guys, my name is Coach Chai, YouTube channel August Aboard, built for Theme Park News, and welcome to a Theme Park Newsroom update from Southport Pleasureland. First of all, we have massive shout outs for you guys: Crazy Kid, The Gummy Bear Gamer, Brian Galeas and UK Fun Fairs. If you want a shout out in our next video, comment down below and I will give you your shout out in the next recorded video. Let's get on then with this Theme Park News update from Southport Pleasureland. So the full detailed review of York Howl Scream, that will be on later, so basically stay tuned for that. And let's get on with this video then. So, on Friday, we got the news, the Southport Pleasureland has been granted a new lease on the site by the council, the local council, rumoured and reported to be a 99-year lease. We've got all the details for you on what's been reported on the news articles, so here are the details as follows. So according to Liverpool Echo, one of Merseyside's most famous seafronts is set to benefit from huge investment and up to 1,000 new jobs, leading up to an expected cash boost of up to £25 million. Pleasureland owner Norman Wallace is set to invest huge sums into his Southport theme park and on a number of sites across the promenade after Sefton Council granted him a longer term lease. So he took over in 2007 when, in his own words, it was a blackened and burnt out husk. He transformed Southport Pleasureland and it's gone from strength to strength since. And among Pleasureland's most frequent acquisitions is the Lakeside Miniature Railway, the oldest constantly running 15-inch gauge railway in the world. And the council says the new leases will facilitate sizable investment, resulting in the transformation of the seafront. And over the next 2 years, a dinosaur park will start to take shape on what used to be the pitch and putt site, featuring animatronic dinosaurs and full-scale models. This, the council says, will strengthen the town's tourism offer and could lead to an increased visitor footfall. As well as this, the miniature railway and land train will both be invested to improve connectivity between Southport Town Centre and this area of the waterfront. Documents on Sefton Council's website says the Pleasureland lease will support major investment in the transformation of the site, including indoor attractions that will be open year-round. So this new destination will be a sizable benefit of the Southport economy, with potential to rise to £25 million per annum, as well as in terms of new direct and indirect jobs, presently estimated to total 1,000 new jobs. And a long-term lease will be required to support the commercial borrowing to finance the proposed transformation of the site. So the forums, the coastal forums, are reporting from that some future investments. And of course, we could see some stuff in the next 20 years from this coming park. Of course, we've had a lot of rumours from this park in the past. There was talk of rebuilding Cyclone, and of course, most of you coaster enthusiasts will remember the link when Nightmare Track was apparently coming to Southport Pleasureland. We haven't heard anything else from that, or rebuilding Cyclone. However, of course, the Nightmare Coaster is up for sale. From what it looks like on the, I think it's called Interlink, or it's like this other European website, I can't remember its name, but it's on the rides for sale. It's on the same website as like Ramesses Revenge up for sale, Black Buccaneer up for sale, both from Chessington World Adventures Resort. So I think with Nightmare up for sale, as well as things like a Map Bobsleigh, that's up for sale as well. I can't remember where that's from, but I think it's from in Europe. So with all these things up for sale, including Nightmare at the Camelot site, it means that it's still operable, or it could just be sold for scrap. You know, there's still that possibility. But there's a small chance they could invest in it, but again, I think it's highly unlikely we're going to see Nightmare come to Pleasureland. I think that'll now become scrap. Now it's been standing abandoned for so long because no one bought it when they had the chance. The rumour about rebuilding Cyclone is a very interesting one. I'd like to see that pop up now and then. There is actually a Vekoma corkscrew coaster. I believe it's, now I'm not sure exactly, I think it's the one that used to operate at Sarkaniemi, that was rumoured to go to like Water Valley back in 2011, around that time. That would be a good fit. I think that's in storage in Romania. That would be good for Southport Pleasureland, a classic promenade park with classic investment. I feel like Southport could really benefit from these classic investments, and I feel like Southport Pleasureland could be on the up. I'd like to stay optimistic about this because I think they could invest in so much in this park over the next 20 odd years. Now we know there's rumouredly a 99-year lease on the site. We can now see Southport Pleasureland invest in a lot of good attractions to keep the park going and keep the punters flocking in. Now, of course, with this park, like we said, we've got a dinosaur park coming over the next 2 years, so that should be ready for around 2021. So that'll be a nice family investment for the park. I would like to see the park's next roller coaster at some point. None of this sort of, you know, fifth owner Pinfari nonsense or a second-hand log flume. I want to see some permanent investments into this park. So if the owner, Norman, is watching this, please put some great investments into this park that's going to keep the punters flocking and make it one of the best promenade parks in the UK and Europe. I want to see this park become a real success. And I've got every confidence they can do that. It's just when they're going to do that. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on the investments at this park. But what do you think about Southport Pleasureland's investments? Comment down below. I'll reply to every single comment, of course, as I always do. And of course, make sure you share your theories about what do you think Southport Pleasureland's going to add in the next 20 years. And don't go over the top and say RMC Giga Terrain Coaster. But, you know, realistically, what do you think they could invest in the next 20 years? And don't be like jokey about it or anything like that. Realistically, seriously, what do you think they could invest in? What do you think would suit this park? If they had the money, now I'm thinking way out of the box here, but I think if they had the money, I'd like to see a Raptor, because Southport Pleasureland is a popular park, but when you compare it to Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, Chessington, it's not the biggest. And I feel like with the Raptors, they're sort of low capacity coasters. I'd like to see that added to Southport Pleasureland because I think it fits the bill. Like a Raptor would fit with the likes of Drayton Manor, Lightwater Valley, Pleasurewood Hills. Those parks with lower capacities than the big milling parks or the big independent parks out there in the UK and Europe, these sort of low capacity coasters fit those parks. I think Pleasurewood Hills is probably more likely to get G-Force. Lightwater Valley, don't know what they're doing. Fingers crossed we see a new ride for them soon. But fingers crossed, I would like to see a Raptor come to the UK, and I think a park like Southport Pleasureland, where they're not as big as the likes of Alton Towers, would benefit from a low capacity roller coaster. So that's just something to sort of think about. Again, comment your thoughts and theories down below. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Click the notification bell for more theme park news and updates if you want to be notified for any more theme park news updates. And for now, guys, my name is Coast Shell. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.